Let me honestly tell you, I am one of those old soldiers, and that too, an infantryman. Normally, people think that infantrymen don't have any brains, only physical strength with that they will achieve. That too, even in infantry also, normally they say that because they don't have any brains at all. And I belong to that regiment. That means without head, we are here. But let me tell you, and most of the decisive battles were won not by other regiments, only by Gurkha regiments. That also I am telling you. That's why I am proud to be associated with that regiment. And that was the regiment which stopped the progress of Azad Hind Fauj of Subhash Chandra Bose and Japanese tanks were knocked down. My regiment. That's why the last Victoria Cross was won by famous Kanju Lama at Kohima. And there, we only action, but no talk. That's what we believe in army and more so in infantry. Enough discussion has been done. Of late I have been delving deeper and deeper. The more I read, more I get information, and every time I have to change my own theory and philosophy with regard to Hyderabad. People say that Gaddari, particularly the people who fought in 1969, like CHRCHA and others. But honestly, I am telling you, most of us, we are not well informed. Let me honestly tell you, 99 point figuring what exactly happened during that period, nobody knows. In fact, 5 days ago only I got one letter from United Nations. That case, because deliberately the government is keeping quiet. Deliberately. And you are thinking that India is a big sovereign country, very, very powerful country. Vallabhbhai Patel just rolled in, Nizam prostrated at his feet. This is all nonsense. This is absolutely nonsense. I am not going to that part of it. Why I am telling you, the case which Nizam sent, that case was admitted, the serious discussion was there, and so-called his own speech at Deccan radio on 17th, that exact happened, you know it. And he sent a telegram or cable that they withdrawn the case. But Security Council did not accept that letter. That was kept in pending. And every time a serious discussion was going on. At that time, Pakistan Foreign Secretary, Zafrullah Khan, a forceful speech he made. Then he said, if Security Council had any iota of doubt, they should refer this case to International Court of Justice. Then Security Council agreed to it. In the meanwhile, Nizam representative Mustaq from Pakistan, already he made an application to the International Court of Justice. Security Council has not taken any decision as such. Whether Hyderabad is an independent country or not, who decide first? then India got literally panicky about it. This part, none of us know about it. Then this Zafrullah Khan, later on he became Judge of International Court of Justice. And we Hyderabad slept over it. He continued with the judge till 1976. In 1962, when he was presiding over General Assembly of United Nations, 1962 also he made a distinct up. Why that Hyderabad case not being decided? In where? United Nations, Pakistan was represented made it. But our people, because we Hyderabadis, Jai, all these things and all, we got our own personal agendas we had. This is not the place to talk about personal agendas, but each caste had. And each, what the subcaste they had their own agendas. Their agenda is what I so-called your leftism or rightism or all the isms and all. They had personal agendas. Please. There is no Marxism, no communism at all. Every ism had his own personal agenda. And to promote their personal agenda, they identified with some sections of the people. Once that is achieved, that's the end of Marxism, hell with Marx, hell with communism, hell with and all. That's why nobody pressed what the press did. In 1979, Security Council wrote that whether I got the letter, I did not bring it because, in fact, I wanted to bring it, that still the case is in pending. At that time, 69, Chennareddy was a fool because he was not well read, well informed. On that count, you can say that. Because we people don't read. Reading a newspaper, we think that is literature. We don't read at all. If at all, if we read newspaper, and newspaper we think it is literature. It's be all and end all of everything. And based on that we discuss it about it. And who writes? Half-baked fellows. Not well informed. People do not know the difference between Andhra and Andhra Pradesh. They write about it and we read it. And based on that, A Gaddar hai, O Gaddar hai, so Gaddar hai, except me, everybody is a Gaddar. I am not holding brief for Chennareddy. Let me honestly tell you. Or those people 69. But what exactly happened? In 69, even Indira was not involved. In fact, Nehru family and education never go together. Motilal Nehru BA failed. Indira metric failed. Rajiv Gandhi without 10th class, compartmental class 12. And Sanjay Gandhi non-matriculate, Sonia Gandhi non-matriculate. Don't be under the wrong impression that Nehru family well educated and well informed. In fact, it's my N.T. Ramarao when he started a party. Balakrishna was my student. Then he took me, Nanagar Miru, for the history Japali. Then I said, okay. He said that wait what time? So 4 o'clock. I thought that even for no, the morning 4 o'clock. Will you get up? Then he'll get up at 3 o'clock. The great man I said. Then I went there. I know that one man who could fight. You know what we tell soldiers when we fight a war? Gurkhas are very short people. 4'11", 5'5", that's all. Against us, Baluch troops for us. When Gurkha regiment is there, Baluch troops are posted there. Tough people, and minimum height is 6 feet 2 inches, almost 42 inches chest. Very brave, very tough people. Here they are very short. Then what will tell to our soldiers? Big means target is big. कहाँ भी लगाओ बुलेट लगती. So you have to tell them. In the same way, this man is going to fight. Then I said, Nehru, first thing Nehru family, demolish Nehru family first. Then how I did? Nehar means Murike Kalwa. Nehru Tata police constable. Motilal Nehru BFA. How could one advocate earn so much of money? That Barrett land, 10th Tarvata Barrett land. England went up to Allahabad, court English. He was English knowing lawyer. How much one lawyer could earn? Disproportionately, the history totally it was dominant. Disproportionately, they started praising Nehru. Because I back your I scratch your back, you scratch my back.